Hi everybody, I hope you're all doing well this evening. My name is Chris. Thank you for coming to my channel. Like I say, before I get fancy and start doing editing and all that, which I haven't done yet, or an intro, thank you first and foremost to all my subscribers. You're amazing. I think I'm at 142. I'm so forever grateful to all of you. I really am. I go and I read every comment, every email, every Twitter comment, every private message that I get on Instagram, every comment on Instagram, my website, as well as here, and my Facebook page. So don't forget that if you're interested in private readings, parlaydespirit@gmail.com, subject line reading, and I will get back to you on whatever you want to find out. Also, too, I want to say that just so you know, this is for entertainment purposes, and it may not resonate with all of you who I'm about to do the reading for. Check your astrology chart and see where you may lie for this month. You may lie under a different sign. I'm not an astrology expert at all. I am not a tarot reader, even though I use tarot cards. I actually prefer oracle cards. However, I use tarot cards, but I'm not trained in tarot. I'm actually a medium, and I use the cards only for symbolism and to use for the client, you, which I'm reading for. So I hope that this video finds you well this evening, and I hope that it resonates with you. Please feel free to comment. I read every comment. I reply within 24 to 48 hours because I have a full-time job. And if you hear the noise of pitter-patter, it is my dogs, if you don't already know. I have two amazing dogs, Pugsley, who's actually asleep behind the laptop right now, and Wednesday, who's in her bed down here by my feet. This is my temporary setup right now in my bedroom until I get my spare room set up. It's going to take a little while. However, I can't wait to set it up and show you. I have a microphone and a tapestry, and I have a whole thing set up, so I can't wait. That's probably going to not be till summertime. I actually have time off for my birthday. I'm going to be the big 5-0 this year, and I'm actually going to work on that during my time off and hopefully get it all done. So thank you so much for listening to me babble, and let's get to the reading. Now, the decks I'm going to be using, I'm actually using different decks this time. Though I am using the Animal Spirit deck, which I use all the time. However, I'm using a new tarot, which I love, 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 love. The artist I actually am friends with on Instagram and Facebook. Her name is Raven Phelan, and it's the Dreams of Gaia Tarot, which is just freaking amazing. This is one of my favorite decks ever. The box is amazing. The packaging is amazing. The cards are amazing. Now, like I said in my last video for these cards, if you want me to do once a month, do like a, what's the word I want to use? A video on just tarot and oracle cards once a month, like, you know, showing, you know, the #1 deck that I like that month, and describing it to you, giving the name of the artist, and displaying some of the cards, and going through the deck and letting you know what I like about them. Comment below and let me know. I'd love to do that for you. Put it in the spotlight. Just be like tarot spotlight or oracle spotlight or artist spotlight of the month. I could do that, artist spotlight of the month. That sounds good. Let me know what you think. So I'm using those, and then for those of you who watched my unboxing of the Spirit Guru subscription box, in that box, they were nice enough to give me the Money and the Law of Attraction card, so I decided to put that deck out so that if I have a question at the end, I can pull a card for you regarding money and manifesting and attracting the Law of Attraction. So I hope that you enjoy that. So this is the deck, Dream of Gaia, gold, right? The cards are extremely, extremely beautiful. They're very easy to shuffle. So the reading I'm going to be doing this evening for you is Libra. So Libras out there, I hope that this resonates with you. As I shuffle the deck, I ask Spirit to help me do a reading for Libra. I am not gender specific when I do readings, and I am not a tarot reader. So first and foremost, I am a clairvoyant medium, psychic medium, whatever you want to call it. And I sometimes am communicating with someone who may have passed in your life that I will specifically let you know. I usually don't give dates, times, and specific years or anything unless I'm told that to. My readings could be anywhere from past, present, or future, or tomorrow, or next year, or 2 years out, unless I specifically give you dates, times, and specific time frames from Spirit. Then it could be any length of time out. So let's see what we have for you, Libra. First and foremost, as I'm shuffling the deck, Libra, I keep seeing you traveling. I keep seeing water, and I keep seeing a boat. I don't know why they're showing me oars, but maybe you go on a cruise ship and then you go on a little boat with oars. I don't know. It's really strange, but I do see a big ship. So maybe you're going on a cruise or a trip across the sea. Maybe they're just showing me a boat, even though you're not physically going on a boat, to show me that you're traveling far away, but it's not on a plane. I wonder if it's like a cruise to Alaska I'm seeing. Because you know how the cruise to Alaska, you see the commercial where they show the big boat. That's what they're showing me right now. This big boat and like the icebergs and oops, card fell out. We'll look at that in a minute. I don't know. I'm getting mixed messages. I'm getting the boat, but then I'm getting the... I'll have to look and see what the cards say. So let's see what they say for you. Pugsley, sit down, boo-boo. Go sit down. Sit down, boo-boo. He's sitting here looking at me like I want to go outside, I think. So if I pause this for a minute, please forgive me. All right, let's see what we have for you. Yes, this is awesome. What beautiful cards you have, Libra. So Libra, I feel like this month you have, because of the Mercury retrograde I'm being shown when I saw this card, you're having a Gemini moment. Gemini moment. You're having this moment. You're acting more like a Gemini than you are a Libra. And it's because of this retrograde. It affects everyone differently. Every sign, every person differently. Don't worry. You're going to get through it. You have someone that's extremely stubborn and extremely controlling. Acts like your mother but isn't your mother. Very judgmental. Very pushy. You don't really stick up for yourself too much or cause confrontation because it's not really worth it because this person doesn't hear you. But I feel like you're going to get in a disagreement with this person, or if you haven't already, and it's going to be like a huge blowout. And you're going to like come unscathed out of it. You're just going to be like, whatever, and just do your own thing. Like, I feel like you're just going to, okay, I'm going to go ground myself, and because you know you're not wrong, whatever the fight is. Just know that this person's not going to change. Don't apologize for something if it isn't your fault. Stand your ground, even though you don't like confrontation. I also feel like, Libra, you have strong ties to either you like baking or cooking, and you're delving in that more, or possibly potions and liquids, because I keep seeing like someone with beakers and like, you know, the cauldron and like fire and like smushing herbs, but I also see ovens, and I see, you know, maybe you're a healer, maybe you're like me with the herbs and the oils helping people, because, you know, with your healing ability, I feel like, or you're cooking stuff to help people. I see both. So keep doing this. If you have an urge to do this and you haven't done it, push to do it, because it's very therapeutic, and it's something that you need to do, your spirit needs to do. The ancestors are saying that this is your purpose. So I'm definitely thinking that you're supposed to be helping people with it somehow. Now, this card always comes up for me when I try to do my own readings in regards to the universe, your overall energy, your Reiki, your chakras, the alignment of your chakras, healing yourself, knowing that every pain in your body isn't necessarily from hurting yourself. It's actually when our chakras are unaligned and there's something going on. And if you research each chakra, it's attached to something in our life. So this here is showing me what it shows me when I need a kick in the ass. So Libra, you need a kick in the ass. Get in gear and know that you need to take care of yourself. I get a kick in my ass all the time. I'm so stubborn with food. I think I'm a normal person and I could eat normal food. I can't. I got so sick in the last, 4 weeks with this freaking inflammation. Oh, it's just, anyways. You need to take care of yourself. Stop being stubborn. If you don't do stuff for yourself, you're going to be no good to anyone around you. Family, kids, parents, whoever depends on you. You're going to keep just, yeah. Remember, You take in the light from the universe through your third eye on the top of your head, and you run it through your chakras, and you throw out the crap. You have a very strong person in your life, a male energy, could be male or female. I see them on the right side of you or the left side of you, which means either spouse, boyfriend, girlfriend, best friend, cousin, that kind of person, that are very... they're around for you when you need them the most. You don't always talk all the time, but the both of you reach out to each other all the time for advice or to just be able to vent. You both trust each other. I feel like they are going to have some issues in the next, I want to say 3 to 9 months. I keep seeing sequence of 3 3s, so I'm thinking it's 3, 6, 9 months. Or it could be, yeah, no, I see 3 to 9 months. Either they have a loss of someone in their life, or someone is diagnosed with something that may cause the loss of them, but it's going to be really hard for them. I feel like it's someone above them, so it's either an uncle or a parent, and they're going to reach to you for guidance and support. Just remember just to listen and be a soundboard. Grieving is never easy. I don't think this person's probably going to make it unless they change their health regimen, right? Like, once they find out they're sick with the diagnosis, if they find out soon enough, which I'm seeing, they can reverse it for the most part and live a little longer life. However, if they continue down the road that they're going health-wise, they probably won't. And a lot of people don't do that. A lot of people find out that they're, sick with something and they have a chance and they don't do enough research, and it's just, like alcoholics are that way. If they're told, hey, you have psoriasis of the liver, you need to stop drinking. How many people do you know that keep drinking? I mean, it just happens. So, now the card that fell out while I was shuffling. So Libra, you got the Destiny card. So whatever purpose in life that you want to do, it's going to happen. It may take a while, but it's going to happen. So I feel like this might have something to do with, and I'm going to go back to this card before. Just give me a second because these cards are slippery. I think it goes back hand in hand with this card. I feel like either if this is cooking or healing, like doing herbs, oils to help people. You know how people, I have friends of mine who have a herbal company, and they help people all the time, including myself, with herbs and oils for different things, for your liver, your kidneys, for myroacia, for everything, your intestines. Gut health is very important. Most people don't realize that. I feel like it's either that or cooking of some sort, like either baking things or maybe being a chef of some sort, but definitely something with either one of those. And that's something that is going to be very beneficial to you. It's going to be your outlet. It's going to be something that's going to be therapeutic, and you're just going to thrive in the environment and realize when you start doing it more and more that, wow, I didn't realize how much I love this. Because if you think about it, when you help people, like I help people doing this, it really helps me to heal myself. So when you do that for yourself, it helps you heal yourself as well. And a lot of people don't realize that. So I'm going to shuffle the animal deck, and I'm going to pull 2 cards for your animal cards in this reading, Libra, for the month of March, and then one of the money cards. So let's see, the law of attraction for money. So Spirit, what animal cards do you have for Libra for the month of March? Who do we need to see in these cards? Let's see. So we have, I'm trying to get them out. Oh, wow, it's beautiful. Of course, Libra. I'm going to pull a 3rd card. Wow. So that's the person that you're going to get in the fight with, or the argument, or the strong personality. Somebody who's like a fire ant, right? Burning your bridges all the time, pissing you off, but you just take it. This is that person. Now you, the octopus, juggling a ton of different things and always juggling things. Juggling. And then the oyster, which is the person that is your friend that's going to have the really hard time. They're very hard, meaning like to other people they seem very like, you know, hard, right? Like people in the 50s and 60s were, right? Men, they were very like, well, in my experience, you know, they were very like, you know, strong-willed men, and they weren't very emotional. They didn't cry and all that. That's how this person is. So when you see them go through this issue with whoever it is that gets sick, you're going to see the softer side of them. So just remember to be the good friend that you are, and support them as best you can, even if it's just listening or letting them let their hair down or whatever, because you're not going to be used to seeing them emotional. And it might really affect you very badly, because I remember the first time I ever saw my dad cry, because he's very much like that, right? No emotions, no anything. It really it fucked up my head. I was 13. It was when my grandmother died, his mom, who I barely knew. And I remember holding his hand at the funeral. I'll never forget that. And I don't remember a lot of things from my childhood because it was pretty traumatic. But I mean, I remember bad stuff. But I was holding his hand, and I remember looking up and seeing him cry. And it freaked me out, because here's the strong man that I've never seen show much emotion. And here he is crying. I mean, it was just crazy. Let's see. We're going to pull this card. Let's see what the money and the law of attraction card has for you, Libra. My what is need not influence my what is becoming. So let my what is needed not influence my what is becoming. So that's what the card shows. So this is kind of like me right now, right? I'm going to explain it my way so that you understand, Libra, this is you. It's very like similar to what I've been dealing with lately. It's like there's things you want and think you need, but it's more important to become what you're meant to become. So I'm going to read what this card says and see if it says the same. So here, let's pull it up there. There you go. What has no bearing on what is coming unless you are continually regurgitating the story of what is. By thinking and speaking more of how you really want your life to be, you allow what you are currently living to be the jumping off place for so much more. But if you speak predominantly of what is, then you still jump off, but you jump off into more of the same. So I hope that helps you, Libra, for the month of March, and I hope you've enjoyed this reading. I hope it resonates with someone out there, and I hope you enjoyed it for this month. And like I said in most of my videos, you know, self-esteem and self-worth is very important. Don't forget to do something for yourself. Either go get a pedicure and a manicure, go ground yourself, go walk through the forest, go to the beach, put your toes in the sand, collect seashells, go for a walk with your dog, something to make yourself feel better. Thank you so much. I love you guys. See you soon. Bye.